What's up YouTube, it's TCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today the second place Blissey EX deck from the Monterrey Regionals over in Mexico. Fernando Cifuentes from Chile actually got second place with a very unique Blissey deck. That's exactly what we're going to be taking a look at today. So if you guys are excited, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Takes one tiny second of your time and I am forever grateful if you would do so. So Blissey EX, what can we say? It's a monstrous Pokemon. 300 HP for stage 1 is kind of huge, and we can even make it better with the Rigged Band for some additional defense. Happy Switch allows you to transfer energies from one Pokemon to another, and with the return attack you slap a reasonable 180 damage output and you draw cards until you have 6 cards in hand, meaning you always have cards to deal with. So we have stuff like Cornerstone Ogerpon and even Roaring Moon EX, which really help out with like walling type of archetypes with the Demolish attack and Frenzy Gouging respectively, and you can get those attacks off quite easily because you can happy switch energies from your fields all the way onto these guys. There's a couple of darkness energies, 7 of them, 2 fighting energies and even a psychic energy, so sometimes you can even attack with Munkidori. Munkidori, one of the strongest abilities in the post-rotation format with Adrenabrain. You let yourself get damaged, then use the Adrenabrain to put all the damage back on the opponent. This deck has one of the strongest Dragapult matchups in existence, and it always wants to go second, so you can go for Arven, get the pressure slowly, get all your monkeys and chances out the deck, and then instantly start getting energies into play with the TM Energize. So very easy to play deck, and we're going to be going into the rank ladder to showcase some gameplay. Okay, if you guys are excited, also go check out some of the sponsors. They make the videos possible. We have dragonshield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Use the coupon ZAPDOS5 and get 5% off your order. TC Evolutions for your unique damage counters and ability tokens. They just recently restocked, so definitely check out the website and get 10% off using that coupon code. There's Zapdos TCG coupon code for Pokémon Store as well, where you can get TCG Live code cards with instant email delivery, 5% off if you are, of course, using the code. And then cardmarket.com for European players, where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. Use the referral name Zapdos TCG to help support the channel. Okay, let's dive into some gameplay, and we start with Roaring Moon. So the opponent will have a very weird impression of what we currently are playing, but it is okay. Since we go first, we can get everything flying from the deck. So we're gonna go Precious Trolley, and we're gonna get ourselves Chansey, Monkey. I don't know if I need Demolish, probably not. So let's just get all of these out. Let's go. At this point, don't need anything else. I didn't put any energies in place, so I most likely will need to go for... Yeah, the opponent most likely will maybe use Budew to item lock me, but I don't mind. I will actually evolve it to 3 Blissey's, which is going to be hilarious. They have a lot of HP. We have the monkeys ready to go. Yeah, the reason why I went for 3 chances is that I had 3 Blissey in hand. Typically, like, you need 2 Blissey and 3 monkeys, but this is okay. This is okay. Fazandipity. Does the opponent have even a worse hand than ourselves? Otherwise, you will not slap down proactively your Fazandipity. I will need to go... Yeah, they're not doing anything. Okay. You want to see something funny? There we go. Blissey. We're going to go for the Arven. The TM Energize is what we need, as well as Vessel, because we have literally no energies currently. Let's go. I'm gonna go Earth Vessel, get rid of the Ultra Ball, get ourselves Darkness energies everywhere. That's what we need at the moment. Team Energize here. Attachment here. Go for Blissey. Go for Blissey. Go for EXP share. Like, this is crazy. What's happening? TM Energize. Okay, we can start using Frenzy Gouging next turn. It's kind of crazy. One Blissey, one Blissey. Yeah, what are they gonna do now? So we have a monstrous board. Turn 2. If we get damage, we can even happy switch to a Munkidori, get the damage back on the opponent. They most likely will concede. Like, look at this board state. It's kind of insane. I did not even use Iono because the opponent literally had nothing. So maybe they have something now. Maybe they have a bunch of supporters. Maybe they closed down their app already, because look at that. 3 Blizzies with 300 HP by turn 2. Like, that's too much to handle. Definitely because we have now full control over all of our energy droplets. Yeah, the opponent already is like left the building most likely. We're gonna be attaching energy here. We're gonna be going for the happy switch, and we're gonna go for that Calamity Storm. That's gonna be fantastic. Oh, for Calamity Storm, even for weakness, 200 damage. Don't Iono when you don't want the opponent to have a better hand. And now Frazendipity will be able to get activated, but it's a little too late. We're so far ahead in the price rate already because nothing can attack us. Things that could attack us are only late game Pokemon. Think about Blood Moon or Saluna. Yeah, this is it. It's gonna be the Frenzy Gouging for game, and that's just the first showcasing that Precious Trolley. They're gonna use flip the script. They are still here. They don't tempt to click that. Oh, it's Charizard. Also have a terrible time up against a deck like this. Yeah, our Roaring Moon might actually get one-shotted. It might. I'm definitely gonna go for an Iono. If I get knocked out, that's bad. Blizzies do have a ton of HP. I don't know. If I Iono and knock out Pheasantipede, will they find Charizard? If they have the Charizard, they can knock out Roaring Moon. But at one point, because of EXP share and us getting more energies to play, okay, Balls orders from this Blissey. All the energies will go onto this Blissey. It's fine. Is it fine though? It is not fine. But yeah, we'll make do with it. We're just gonna Iono attack, and we can still knock out Pheasantipede with the means of a Munkidori. Here we go. It's an Iono. Town Store Rigged Band. Okay. Rigged Band, kinda crazy. So we have a Rigged Band. We're gonna be attaching another energy. I don't want to use Town Store quite yet. I'm just gonna go Happy Switch. One here. Yeah, because we have so many Happy Switches, we can make all of our energies like really protected. And then Happy Switch again from this guy to the Munkidori. If they attack us, they lose. That's what it is. I'm not gonna slap down Town Store. I'm not gonna help them out with any tool cards that they want. 180. And we do draw cards every single time we attack. We get draw power. They get Iono. If they get the Zard in play, you can also slap that. You can even two-shot that because of the power of the Munkidoris. If they slap on a Pidgey, we can actually one-shot that. If they go for Charizard, attack the Blissey, we can use Munkidori to knock out the 60 HP Pidgeys. That's how powerful Blissey EX actually is. I'm very excited to be playing with like new decks like this. We did play this in the past. Another cool deck was the Joltik Miraidon deck that we still need to test out. So that's very awesome when new regionals hit the scene. We all already know that Brent Donaldson was able to win the Monterrey Regionals over in Mexico. So what a phenomenal player. And yeah, this got second place. It lost against Gardevoir. What are they gonna do now? Blissey, 300 HP with Rigged Band. So technically it has 330 HP. Charizard cannot one-shot you, ever, period. They have Candy, they have Rescue Board, perfect. We can go Balsasaurus? Nah. Like the fun fact, if they get Candy Zard, retreat into Charizard, attack us, then the Pheasantipede also gets knocked out. And then we can go manual retreat into... yeah. Roaring Moon and then Frenzy Gouging, that would be awesome. I'm just gonna boss here. There's a Duskull. Gonna catch your who? Blissey? That doesn't matter. That literally doesn't matter. With all the happy switching going around. Duskull? That literally doesn't matter. I think the opponent needs to click the concede button really quickly. We're gonna go Happy Switch. Having so much control over your energies is like really nice. I'm gonna be putting one from this Blissey. So let's go. Now we boss the Charmeleon and we're good to go. Well, let's go. We even have 6 cards in hand, so the return does nothing. And we got another prize. Could have gone after Pheasantipede, but this is way better. No more Charmanders. Oh, Pidgey. Hello? They need to slap down more Pokemon at one point. And the more energies we get in play, the more we can do here. Oh, Precious Trolley. Oh, opponent's still in the game. Charizard Pidgeot. Not too greatly positioned currently. As long as Roaring Moon survives, we're good. More Duskulls. If we knock out Pheasantipity, that would be great. But I can knock out Pheasantipity with some of my Munkidori actions. This is one boss's orders. This list actually plays a whopping 4 copies of boss's orders. Okay, another Duskull in our face, even with an energy. And Tiamivo, alright. And the Jacques. Okay, they're ready. They are ready to go. Pidgeot and Charizard. Very bold for them to actually play this in a Budew format. All these Blizzes cannot get knocked out. If we take 3 prizes. I'm gonna put all the energies on here. This is protected. Pokegear. Boss's orders. Well, let's go. Yeah, we're gonna boss up Pidgeot. If they have Charizard, I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an issue with that at all. I also don't need any of these anymore. Can also go Town Store, but then they can get the Defiance Band, which I don't really like. I'll go Ultra Ball. I'll get rid of these 2, get nothing, and draw more cards with the return. The return attack. Since Pidgeotto is gone, as long as they attack us, we can knock off Pheasantipity. That's the funny fact. They need to actually one-shot in order to do something. They have Pheasantipity and all that, I don't mind. But Pheasantipity is a Pokemon that we can knock out by simply using Munkidori. And if they blow up a Dusclops, the only thing we need is balls. Currently we have only played 2 balls, there's still 2 balls disorders left in deck, and there's currently 1 in hand. Charizard now slaps 270 damage. Because of Rigged Band, the Blissey on the bench will survive. Unless they come with Dusclops. But if they come with Dusclops, they will also need Iono. I did go after Pidgeotto because that can get the Iono going. They can go after Roaring Moon. But if they go with the balls after... Oh, there's an Arven. If they go Counter Catcher after Roaring Moon, that's gonna be quite difficult for them. Okay, there's Counter Catcher and Defiance Band. Okay, they can technically knock out whatever they feel like. But we have a Stretcher in hand. If we can go Roaring Moon, Arven switch... Yeah, they are afraid of the Roaring Moon. That's what I thought. They are gonna go for the one-shot. Interesting. Let's see, what is the best plan of action? Do we simply boss up Pheasantipity, but then Charizard can knock out anything in existence? Or do we go Iono? That could be an answer, right? I'm gonna be promoting Munkidori. I'll be going for Town Store. I'm gonna check real quick what we have access to. If we have the rescue board, that's awesome. We do have the rescue board. So we're gonna go rescue board. Right here. Let's go. Then we're gonna go Night Stretcher. Get the Roaring Moon EX back. And on top of all of that, let's go for an Iono. This is a boss's orders, not what we need, so I'm gonna leave that in deck. Let's try it again. Research. I got 3 Arven in hand. I really want Iono. Yeah. Why do I need to use all of my cards in order to find Iono? So, we're gonna go for Iono. Slapping the opponent down to 4 cards in hand. We even have a switch. And even the boss for next turn. That's kind of crazy. So, we're gonna be retreating. And the cool thing is you can now freely attack with Frenzy Gouging. That's like super nice. Happy switch. 1 here. Happy switch. 1 here. And happy switch again. 1 here. Out of nowhere, Frenzy Gouging. Who remembers Roaring Moon EX? Let's go. And because we did go down to only one prize card, the opponent actually will not be able to use their Dusclopses and Dusknors. And they already have 2 energies right there. They did burn counter catchers already. Double Arven. They need a rare candy Charizard. If they have that, then we might be a little bit in trouble, but they also need Iono on top of that. They need Iono, Candy, Charizard. And that's very hard to pull off. If you Iono, you need 4 cards. You need like Candy, Charizard currently in hand. So yeah, there's a Mew EX. Also a Pokemon which you can instantly knock out with Balsasaurus, which is awesome. There's Phasantipity, which we can knock out. If they don't have an evolution Pokemon, we can simply go a Munkidori and knock out Phasantipity. So interesting. Yeah, they just concede. Let's go. So Blissey Munkidori was able to take the victory, and we did see a Roaring Moon EX shine here quite ridiculously. I love that quite a bit. It was like out of nowhere you can attack with Roaring Moon EX because of the Happy Match. I think Switch and Rescue Board are very impactful cards in order for you to pull all of that off. The same thing goes for like, your Cornerstone. You will definitely need that in specific scenarios. I could have also used that as an attacker against Charizard, but we were already ahead in the prize trade that I did not need to use it. Okay, note to self, this is one of the decks having the strongest Dragapult EX matchup. So if you're able to go second, get all your Pokemon out already. You have so many epic draw supporters, Research, you have Iono, you have Arven, like... If you're able to get, of course, that first turn trolley, all the rest will follow. If you're up against Dragapult and stuff, make sure you also proactively use your Pokegears because you will get item locked. Okay, this time around we're going first. Let's see how that goes. Interesting. So we do have Chansey and Munkidori. Brr, not good. We do have Arm for TM Energize, so I will always promote Munkidori. I think I'll use Energize later. Okay, Zoroark. We have a switch. If we attach here, could be nice. Yeah, let's just attach here, get the Chansey in play, and go from there. I think Zoroark is actually kind of a bad matchup. I think we'll have to rely on a Roaring Moon EX a little bit. We'll see what happens. Yeah, note to self, Zoroark EX has the revenge attack of the Reshiram. Or maybe it's Gardevoir. I see Zorua, but I instantly think and Zoroark EX deck, but with an Arven in play, it could still be Gardevoir. Maybe TM Evo. Oh, Precious Trolley. Now they're cooking. This is gonna be kind of scary. Precious Trolley. Is it Gardevoir? An updated Gardevoir list. Note self. I'm gonna check out like Brand Tonnisson's lists is actually with just 4 research for Iono. So it's like a very streamlined version of Gardevoir. Come on, show us what you got. We are having one Munkidori, one Chansey. Not the greatest thing ever, but if we use Arven, we can get TM Energize and get a whole army of Pokemon out. Okay, it is going to be an Zoroark EX. The 1990 attack is less dreadful. Already energies as well. This is not looking good. If they have Balsasaurus, our only Chansey that gets energies gets annihilated. TM Evo. Okay, they are in a very, very strong position here. And also, if we use Arven and Precious Trolley as prize, we cannot respond to stuff like this, but we need a TM Energize to get enough energies into play. We'll see what happens. And Zoroark EX comes back with so much HP. They will need to attack us, and then we can respond with Munkidori, so we'll see what happens. Ultra Ball. I'm gonna have to go Arven. Precious Trolley be there? Yeah, Precious Trolley. TM Energize. Okay, we have a game here. Perfect. Precious Trolley will get us chance. Oh, now that I think about it, it can get... Cornerstone could be nice as well. I don't know if they have... they also have Terapagos for some particular reason. We have switch, but no energy. So it's gonna be Chansey, Monkey. And most likely they will knock something out, and then we can go for Roaring Moon EXs as well. I believe so that they will actually compact with something that knocks us out. If not, we're in a great position regardless. Okay, most likely we'll go for the Iono up next, so I will get rid of these. Get Blissey EX. Already use it to evolve. And go for TM Energize. 2 Darkness Energies. 1 here. They can still attack us, right? I don't think they can one-shot us. We have to switch. So we have a Blissey, a couple of monkeys. I don't know how this matchup goes, to be honest. It's gonna be really interesting to find out because I am not a professional Blissey player. This is a second place winning list, and we're trying it out together here on the channel. So did play it in the past a little bit, but that was like before rotation. And now with Zoroark having so much HP, how are we gonna be able to respond to this? They can go for Darmanitan attack, but 90-90 is actually not great against this matchup. If they only had Zoroark EXs, I could easily go for Cornerstone as the attacking Pokemon. I can still do that later, but we have a switch in hand, so we'll see what happens. Roaring Moon EX could also get activated if I get enough Blizzies. Then I could go Frenzy Gouging into Frenzy Gouging. Very, very interesting matchup. I have never seen Terapagos in Zoroark EX. Why are they playing Terapagos? Is that for like any Cornerstone or something? I haven't seen any Ents PP up. They're playing Darkness type energy, so and Zoroark has a couple of attacks. We can go for the Ferocious Flame. The Powerful Rage, which means if we cannot one-shot, we get one-shotted in return, which is kind of a scary thing to see. So the best plan of action is going after other Pokemon like Terapagos. Let ourselves get damage, get a Rigid Band as well, put all the damage back to them because they're only slapping 170, right? 170. Yeah, they're not doing anything. That's perfect. Love this. So we're gonna switch around to this guy and we're gonna go for an Iono. Here we go. We're gonna be the first to actually go on the offense, which is awesome. Another Blissey. EXP share. Maybe I should have saved my switch, to be honest. Just maybe. Happy switch. There we go. Rescue board here. And we're gonna be drawing a lot of cards. Here we go. The return attack. Yeah, drawing cards is good. We have TM Energize. That's also something we could still do. Get energies into play and then go for Roaring Moon actions later. You can also just go Pokegear, Boss Up, their Manitan, knock that out, and then go for Frenzy Gouging. Maybe that's not too bad of an idea. Maybe knock out Terapagos, lead with the Cornerstone, or use the Cornerstone to knock out their Manitan. There's like so many options here. And they cannot one-shot us. We have 300 HP. They only slap 170. Maybe we could put all the damage, because we have all these Blizzies, from ourselves to the opponent, equip the Rigid Band, and then do it again. With all these Munkidoris and us having 140 HP, a little bit more intenseful. They have 210 HP Phasantipity, which is also something we can easily knock out. Maybe we should go for that. Maybe they go 90-90, but 90-90 is like nothing, considering we have Munkidoris. So it will be the Ferocious Flame, but we cannot touch Zoroark at all. Because if we touch Zoroark, we get knocked out. So it's better to even not attack than going with crazy attacks. But because if we slap 180, we get knocked out, so it's 360 in total. Counter catcher. The Munkidori goes away. That's not good. We have another Munkidori right here, so what are they gonna do now? Ferocious Flame, knock that out. Night Joker. Okay, so knocking out their Manatan is the next plan, right? Yeah, we burned all of our switch outs. We go for, yeah, it's not the time right now. Need to get some more energies in play. Okay, energy here. Here. There's a boss, that's perfect. We will... Are they not gonna attack, or do they keep on using counter catchers, right? They could keep using counter catchers, but these will keep on popping back. If we attack this guy, we have so many boss's orders, right? Yeah, let's just boss up under Manatan. And here we go. We attack again. Yeah, all these energies are safe on the Blizzies. Draw cards. Okay, now it's gonna be interesting because we have so many bosses' orders. If they attack us, we can Munkidori Gust, right? It's not gonna happen right now, but I could also always save all of my energies, use the Munkidori to put all the damage from the Ferocious Flame all the way onto the opponent so we can survive an opposing Ferocious Flame, right? So 180 damage. No, 170 damage. We put 90 back. And even a Rigged Band could really help out here. Oh, Roaring Moon EX? What? What in the world? Janine's Secret Art. Let's go. Yeah. That is quite troublesome if they start swinging with a Roaring Moon, but then... Ends PP up. Or do they have E-switches or something? There is 0 under that. Okay, that's where the Dragapult shines here, right? That is interesting. Why is everyone playing Roaring Moon these days? Peturant, Latias. Oh, low HP Pokemon. Love it. Trade. Now this is a very interesting deck, right? Very, very interesting. Their Manatons are gone. Another counter catcher. Going after Munkidori again. And yeah, now our Cornerstone also doesn't do anything because they have Roaring Moon EX. That means we need to come with our own Roaring Moon EX, right? Something like that. We did burn. Did we have Rescue Board? Rescue Board is gone, Switch is gone. This is very bad news. Very bad news. We could still, like, I don't have Boss's Orders in hand currently. Don't have Boss's Orders in hand currently. This is also interesting. We don't have Boss's Orders. That means... I don't know, but this is bad, right? If they retreat, go for Roaring Moon EX, we're like totally screwed. They have not free, they don't have free retreat, so at least there's that. We could go for Roaring Moon EX if we are able to power that up. This is not good. Not good at all. Yeah, going for the Blissey. This could be Boss's Orders. This is not Boss's Orders. It's an Arven. It's not what we need. It's not what we currently need. TM Energize. If Iono, we can happy. If we return, we lose, right? We use the attack, return, we lose. So maybe it's better to go for TM Energize, get stuff into play. I don't believe we're equal in price rate. They could have maybe one Boss's Orders. That would be really bad. That could be really bad. Nazball. This guy. 7. Certain Vessel, Rigid Band. Let's just focus on getting energies into play here. Are they gonna focus again on a Munkidori? I'd be very surprised if they would do that. I could be putting energy here. And go for... Don't need this anymore. Good. Turbo Energize. So we put a Darkness Energy here. And Fighting Energy here. Or here. Yeah, let's play it safe, put it there, it's fine. Because if we would have attacked, it would have been bad. Now they can technically attack with Roaring Moon EX, but then we respond with Happy Match Iono, so... Sometimes it's better not to attack. And if they attack, we have Munkidoris. I know they come packed with a lot of trait. So this is a very interesting matchup, by the way, and they did counter capture 2 of our Munkidoris already. They could technically boss up another one. They're playing counter catchers, like 2 of them. So maybe they're only playing 1 copy of Balsasaurus. Maybe one of them is prized. If they do go with Balsasaurus and Roaring Moon EX, the only thing that can knock out Roaring Moon EX is a Roaring Moon EX, right? Maybe I should have waited with slapping down our Roaring Moon EX. But yeah, an Iono was coming, for sure. They have 10 cards in hand. We go... We do absorb an additional energy, so I think, as mentioned, the switch card and the rescue board are really important here. Okay, they have, they're gonna go for E-switch. Are they gonna retreat the energies from the end Zoroark to then E-switch and then Roaring Moon EX and knock out the Blissey EX to destroy 3 energies? That would be way too hard, unless they have like, I don't know what the, if they have Balsasaurus and switch. 3 ends PP ups, 2 E-switches down, so this is the only time they can attack with a Roaring Moon. Okay, they're gonna fly itself into the active position. They are poisoned as well. Interesting. We can also draw back up, by the way. We're gonna have to go for the Iono play. I think everything currently has an ability. They did play so many E-switches. Technically, we can also attack with Cornerstone, putting ourselves in a very great position. Yeah, we can Night Stretcher that back. Yeah, we can Night Stretcher that back and swing with Cornerstone, and then Cornerstone could technically get knocked out by this if they have another E-switch, so probably this is the safest approach. Yeah, they can't use Pheasant Deputy, unfortunately, because of this. We're gonna attach here. Night Stretcher. Blissey. Rigid Band. Even though we do have Balsasaurus currently in hand, it's gonna have to go with the Iono. As mentioned, we are... Yeah, this is fine, this is fine. 180. Okay, we Nesball reshuffled, Pokegear, Boss's Orders. We have enough energy, so I wonder what they are gonna do. Do they have the power to actually establish another full bench Pokemon and energies on Terrapagos with E-switch? They do have a lot of trade capabilities. There's a Luxray, we're equal in price trade, that does not matter. Very awkward matchup. Maybe I should have promoted the other Blissey so that one had Rigid Band. Because now if they're slapping 170, we put 60 back. Yeah, we still survive, it's fine. Unless they do play Munkidori of themselves. Okay, there's an Iono. We're going down to 2 cards. Pokegear, perfect. That is Bulbasaur's capabilities. 12 cards in deck. I think they're all out of resources, right? Look at all these resources burned. Janine's Secret Art out of nowhere. They have Super Raw. What are they gonna get back? Roaring Moon EX. Going with that. Roaring Moon and double energies. Okay. Flipping the script. They're gonna try to set that up one slowly. Note to self. If we attach retreat, we don't have enough energies in play. Don't even know if they did draw into Roaring Moon EX again. New active Pokemon becomes Zoroark. Okay. Cannot attack Zoroark again. That's quite annoying. But they didn't slap down Roaring Moon either, so... yeah. In our discard pile, only 1 Bulbasaur, so that's fantastic news. And we will draw back up again with return, so that's gonna be fantastic. Okay, first of all, let us go for Town Store to reshuffle, because we had a Bulbasaurus in hand, by the way, so we need to reshuffle that. They also need to discard some Pokemon. What Pokemon, or which Pokemon they're gonna discard? Okay, fine. Now we're gonna go for Town Store, reshuffle the deck. Get our last Rigid Band. Okay, we have a lot of Bulbasaurus in deck, like 2 more. Yeah, there's this Bulbasaur, there's number 1. The darkness, everything has free retreat, by the way. This one will need an energy, all the rest can just accept any Petra in the X. So the best plan of action is just to go Bulbasaur's orders on this guy. This one needs an energy to retreat. Oh no, it doesn't, because of Latias. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. We put a Rigid Band somewhere for the memes of it. Here, let's go. And then we draw back up 180. We just need 1 more Bulbasaurus. Yes. Okay, there's a Pokégear. We have it. We have it because we have Ultra Ball and the draw of the turn. So if they don't alter our hand, let's see what the Iono amount is. Only 1 Iono. Oof, I will get Iono 100% of the time. But the cool thing is, this guy only has like 10 HP remaining. They also don't have space to put Roaring Moon EX in place. So the Town Store really came in clutch here. I don't know if they have another area 0 under depth. Currently 1 in their deck. There's like a little bit of everything in this deck. Cool to see though. Cool to see. So our master plan is Pokégear Balls Petrant. Or if they ever attack us, we can win with Adrenabrain. Oh, they had Defiance Band as well. Not mattering here too much. They don't find area 0 under depth. They did burn their Tropicos as well, so that means no... Oh, they most likely will Iono us, and then if we don't have Boss, but currently we do not have Boss, which is nice, so that means if they Iono us, the chance we have like 3 cards that we're seeing, 2 from the Iono then, and then 1 from the top of the deck is like 33% chance we win. We can still always like Adrenabrain and retreat, seeing as I don't believe they're playing Pulsasaurus here. They're playing like 4 and PP up. How do you fit all of that in the deck? 2 Counter Catcher, Janine's Secret Art, bunch of Arven's switches and all that. Here they go. They cannot attack us or they lose. Yeah, you're checkmate, mate. You cannot attack. Or you want to make sure that we make a mistake so we attack. Oh, there's a Bulbasaurus. Again. Well, this is also game, by the way, because we just promote Munkidori. What are they gonna do? Knock that out? Yeah, then we can just Roaring Moon and Frenzy Gouging. And we can even absorb an additional energy here. It's time for Frenzy Gouging. Yeah, even additional energy. Crazy. More energies. This deck is pretty cool. Definitely because the late game Roaring Moon is like so fantastic. Here we go. Frenzy Gouging. Roaring Moon, do your thing. There was so many win conditions at this point. The deck is actually legit. The deck is legit. It got 2nd place at the Monterrey Regionals over in Mexico. And has a very, very favorable Dragapult matchup. We did not see any Dragapults currently today, but it does showcase the strategy of the deck. The deck is useful because of the Adrenal Brains. We didn't see that. People are trying to play around it, but sometimes you cannot. And with the 4 Bossasaurs, and you keep on drawing cards with return, the opponent will need to slap down Bossasaurs after Bossasaurs in order to like help out. And also I love the Demolish here. This can also help you buy some time, definitely because of the switch and the rescue board. But sometimes I do find myself missing an additional switch, because sometimes you want to like, oh, I want to activate Blood Moon, but you're stuck with your Blissey with 4 retreat costs, and you know how that goes wrong. Tails never fails. As mentioned, you always want to go second here. Don't forget. And a lot of opponents also want to go first. Okay. You ready? Opponent is going first. We love that. Arven into Trolley, and we're good to go. We have no energy in hand. That makes it a little bit difficult. Snorant. Kind of funky because we have a lot of Adrenal Brain, so whatever they're doing, we can put it back to the opponent, which is awesome. Also gonna trap us with like item lock most likely. Froslass, Munkidori. Without an energy in hand, how can we proceed? Even if we got Precious Trolley, we don't have an energy, so most likely we need to go for Pokegear Iono, Nazball, put a TM Energize on somebody. Also Budew around with item lock. Artisan helps us out as well. We don't need to get the Munkidoris out quite yet, just have to focus on the Blizzies. These also have low HP, by the way, so that's awesome. No energies, that's bad. Chansey. We have Munkidori. Chansey. Turbo Energize. Pokegear. Research. Eek. Not the card I wanted to see. Pokegear. Yeah, it's gonna be the card. This is gonna be the card. Yeah, we have to go for Turbo Energize for sure. Have to go for Ultra Ball. Go with that. Maybe get out another one of these. We will wait with the Munkidoris because those will get damaged. Let's go! Yeah, it's fine. Turbo Energize. Darkness. They're never gonna knock us out, which is awesome. Yeah. If we draw into 1 energy, we can attack with Cornerstone. We have an ability which makes things a little bit difficult. The more Froslass they get out, the more annoying it is for us. I don't know, this is perfect. This was not the handful of energies. But we did have a Blissey though. A handful of items. This is not making it better. This is not making it better at all. Maybe they're stuck in the active. That would be awesome. I don't know if they have an energy from that Iono. They do not, no. They do not have an energy. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay. This means we have switch. Right here. We go for an Arven to get the Ultra Ball. And more Rigged Bands. Oh, let's go. Night Stretcher could get herself the Blissey already, so we can get multiples of these if we want to. Maybe I should have gotten the Earth Vessel instead, in hindsight. Yeah, definitely. These have damage. We can use that later. I will go Ricket Band here. Nazball Whiff. Ricket Band here. And Pokegear already proactively getting the boss. Not slam down too many Pokemon abilities. I know I will actually... you like to draw cards? Of course. Drawing cards is good. We still have not found energies. I needed to use the Earthen Vessel, knowing that there was a Blissey in the discard pile and I had Night Stretcher, but this is fine. Whatever. This has like 300 HP and the Budew does like nothing. I know the Froslasses are putting in some work, but... yeah, at one point, if we have 2 Blissey, we can actually... we can already knock out the Budew because of the Munkidori. What is this? Each energy attached to both active Pokemon. Okay, interesting. And a research. TM Devos. Okay, TM Devos are scary, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try and save my Munkidoris. I also leave the Artisan as it is currently. We are whiffing out on energies at the moment, which is kind of meh. If I do get another Blissey... okay, they're gonna counter catcher this guy. That's not good. But I can still knock out the Budew though because of Happy Match slapping down Munkidori. Did not evolve these. Arven is not doing anything. For now. This is a very interesting matchup again. Why do I play against all of these? Oh, Bravery Charm as well. Not good. We don't have Jamming Tower. This is not doing anything. Our hand is so bad. We don't have any draw support. Only 1 research in this. Oh, Unfair Step as well. Hilarious. Maybe we do draw a supporter right there. No, we do not. We do draw the Munkidori though. And Buddy Pop. The problem is, like, put damage from ourselves to the opponent. I don't believe we're gonna be losing against a Froslass Budew deck. Like, this Unfair Stamp is kind of crazy. Definitely because everything of these Pokemon get damage. Yeah, this one will be really slow to just knock out, so... tons of Munkidori. Do we slap down another Munkidori? They still need to take all these prize cards, right? These will get a lot of damage, by the way. Do we sacrifice the Munkidori here? Yeah, I guess so. Otherwise, we will not make any progress. And at one point, we can happy switch from one to the other. It's gonna be awesome. So, Adrena Brain. This one can get knocked out. We don't mind. I'm gonna save this guy. At one point, this Munkidori will get knocked out. It's gonna be their Munkidori against our Munkidoris, and we can use 2 of them at the same time. This is such a crazy game. We will be item locked time and time again, unless we draw into a Blissey. And then the Blissey can knock out the Budew. But the Munkidori will not be doing okay. They only have 1 Munkidori. And they also have a Pokemon with an ability right there. So I don't know if they're playing Turo or not. But we are playing for the long game with Blissey. Even if everything with an ability gets knocked out, we will still not lose the game. Okay. Another Pokemon that is gonna be getting damage of the Froslass. Just wait it out, I guess. Adrena Brain. We will focus on the Munkidoris first. HE Poland, let's go. Everything gets so much damage. But they are getting damage as well, so I don't mind. Earthen Vessel, not being able to be used, unfortunately. This one will get knocked out because of the in-between damage. Okay, so now it's gonna be Happy Switch. From this one to this one. At one point we will take care of these Froslass. And now we pass the turn, and their Munkidori is knocked out because of their own Froslass. Oh, let's go. What do we get? Roaring Moon. These are all cards we don't need. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand. No Blissey. But the cool thing is one of these Froslass will also get knocked out soon. Like, I don't mind getting item locked. It's only 10 damage at a time. And I'm not even focusing on the Budew here. These also get ridiculous amount of damage. At one point we can use the return for the knockout. Yeah, at this point we can already knock them out with a return. So a Balsasaurus Blissey would be nice. Stretcher, you're gonna try and do it again. One Froslass will already see the discard pile, which makes things a little bit easier. What a crazy game. Well, how did we end here? How did we end up here? I want to showcase the Blissey against Dragapult, but everyone's testing out fun stuff on the rank ladder. Also, our cornerstone is in scary numbers at the moment. Okay, and Arven. At one point we will find... We can also attack, by the way. Use Happy Match, attach of the turn, and then attack with Blissey EX. Actually, or attack with Chansey to knock out Budew. Is an option as well, true. So we can take like 2 more prizes. It's all a matter of time and precision. But yeah, Blissey Munkidori. Now we are having an item lock for so long. Look at all these items, and we have not even drawn a supporter yet. Okay, so this guy will get 2 damage, putting it to 90. I wish I had more Munkidoris. Note to self, if you're up against this deck, just slap your own field of monkeys. Counter catcher? They're afraid of my monkeys. If I have a Psychic Energy, I can also attack with Mind Bend. Another Chansey. Yeah. Always focus on the other monkeys first, right? This one will be 30 HP, 4 with that. I think we're good. Going for another Happy Switch here. This time around, going for one of these. We don't have an energy, so we can still not attack, unfortunately. We have 2 monkeys, they only have 1. We could still retreat here, but with 4 additional damage and the itchy pollen, that's... And the itchy pollen, it could get knocked out. It technically could get knocked out. So even if they put 3 damage from their Munkidori to our side, it will still have 40 HP remaining, meaning going in between turns of ours, and then going into their between turns, they get knocked out, which is awesome. It also means we can focus on knocking out Froslass as well. Well, we cannot knock out Froslass first, because otherwise... Oh, look at that. We cannot retreat, right? Do we want to retreat? Oh, they're gonna leave the item lock? Energy? Darkness energy? What is their game plan? Adrenal Brain. The Munkidori will get knocked out because of the Froslass, which is awesome. Oh, they're gonna try and knock it out, but this is a darkness energy, right? Am I missing something here? I don't know what their game plan is. The monkey will get knocked out. We get to take a prize. All of these cards we can still not play, which is kind of crazy. If this guy gets knocked out and this guy gets knocked out, yeah, this is just a pass. All right, our monkey is gone. They take their first prize after so many minutes have slipped by. And, funny enough, we are not in an item lock anymore. So we are totally free to do whatever we feel like. Still don't have an item though. If I had an item, it would have been way better. That means I could... We can also attach retreat, knock this guy out, right? Yeah... No, we cannot. We cannot do that. Definitely adrenal braining from myself. But I don't want to knock this guy out quite yet. Not yet. But this guy is also interesting. Or we knock this guy out and put damage on this already. It's also an option, right? Additional energy, another monkey. They're not going to be doing too much, right? We just go with this. And I could knock this guy out between damage. This one gets knocked out. That's true. It's probably better just to put the damage here, right? And then just pass. And then do everything next turn. We even have an Ultra Ball to work with. Trolley, I don't think I'll need Roaring Moon at this point. Everything is damaged so much. Yeah, more stuff. I'm gonna try and protect my darkness energy just in case they want to attack me. Yeah, and now we simply end the turn and the Munkidori gets knocked out. Okay, next turn we can win. I know they take 2 prizes now, but they cannot take 3 prizes afterwards. Even if they come with a random Blood Moon. We could lose all of our energies though. Blood Moon, Boss, Blissey. But the Blissey, 240, minus 30. Yeah, they can still knock us out with the Blood Moon. That is true. They need Blood Moon Countercatcher or something? They can still win this game. 2 Countercatchers gone already though. Carbon. Wow, what a crazy game. Maybe they're playing 4 Countercatchers, right? Haha. Yeah, quite crazy. We have not seen any supporter whatsoever. It's like research, that's what we see. Countercatcher, rescue board. This one gets knocked out, that's bad. That means we don't have enough energies to last. And attack, actually. Maybe I should have used Happy Match to put an energy from this guy to this guy instead. Yeah, Blood Moon is coming. Yeah, that's just crazy. Don't even know if they have switch outs. Maybe the attack with the Spatra. Also, this one will get knocked out, by the way, which is very scary. Ah, dang. I should have saved this energy to the other Blissey right there. 30 damage. 30, 30, 30, 30. 150 minus 30. 150 minus 30 is we survive, bites. We survive, but barely. The Rigged Band. The Rigged Band is what helped here a lot. It's like 290 HP. Kind of crazy, but I definitely need to save that energy. We even had the Balsasaurus, so that's kind of crazy. Away with the Froslass. Get energy here. Finally, supporters are coming our way. Energy here. I don't want to deal with this guy. I'm gonna knock out the other one because I can. Oh yeah. Just need to happy switch one more time. And we're here. Return! Bam! Okay, that was that was a very interesting matchup. So, Blissey EX for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and you saw a little bit of the gameplay of how Blissey works with Munkidori. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways to support the channel. I'm forever grateful if you do so. And subscribe for more content like this. Also, go check out the sponsors that make the videos possible. DragonShield.com for your sleeves, banners, and dyke boxes. Use the coupon ZABLUES5 and get 5% off your order. TC Evolutions has new product up on stock, damage counters and ability tokens, 10% off. Use the coupon ZABLUESTCG. PokemonStore.com for your TCG Live code card needs, 5% off. Use the coupon ZABLUESTCG and cardmarket.com for European players where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Thank you all very much for watching today's upload. This has been a blast with Blissey, I'm not gonna lie. I want to see more stuff like this. I'll be checking out some new stuff from the Monterrey Regionals tomorrow, so definitely stick around and I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Peace.